Bodyweight Abs 4.0 has three main goals. Advanced core training, we're gonna burn belly fat at home. We're also gonna mobilize your hips and your shoulders. Now this is a abs workout, but it is full body in nature, which is what ultimately helps you burn the fat around your lower abs, your love handles, all that good stuff. Now this is 4.0, meaning you gotta start with 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 to get ready for this more advanced routine. So now that we've said that, there's an instructional component right into the follow along. We've timestamped the follow along for you right here so you can jump into it on future uses. I love this routine, really especially gets after those hip flexors, a muscle that is often undertrained for most people. Please like, share, and subscribe and get ready for an amazing workout you can do anytime, anywhere. Again, just your body weight, equipment free. Get it done, have some fun. Peace. The bridged psoas leg extension is an awesome hip mobility exercise. I love it as a warm-up or active recovery drill on off days. What we're doing here is getting that full extension of the hips to get the glutes going. Obviously tucking the knee to the chest gets the hip flexors, but going above that 90-degree angle, that's what we're really trying to emphasize here, gets the psoas, that high hip flexor. Adding the leg extension component really gets the hamstrings going. Switch sides, I love this for about 2 minutes. Alternating sides each rep. And I want you to focus on exhaling, going up, inhale on the return. Get it today. Mobilize your hips, stabilize your shoulders, and activate your core with quadruped hip circles. All fours position. I'm gonna tuck one knee to the chest, legs at 90-degree angle right there. I'm gonna open it up to the side and circle it right through. This is an external rotation focus going clockwise. I can also go the other way counterclockwise for more of an internal rotation focus. Now, if I want to increase the challenge, strengthen my knees more, make the quad work harder, you do it from an elevated bear crawl position. I'm going to focus on exhaling, going out, inhaling, coming back, whether I'm going in or out or clockwise or counterclockwise. Now, one thing I like to do is I actually like to elevate the hands slightly, whether it's push-up handles, slant boards, or dumbbells. Better angle for the shoulders, and it gives you more clearance for the leg and foot to be moving in and out. The fingers elevated option will really get more of a wrist stretch. That's my ultimate preference here. But amazing exercise to really get those hips open in rotation, flexion and extension. So complete hip mobility, but the core and the shoulders, they gotta be on board as well. Enjoy it. The key to activating the psoas, or the high hip flexor that resides right here, is to get the knee above 90 degrees of hip flexion. So use a couple pairs of parallel bars or chairs or rails of a power rack. I add the slant board with toes elevated to stretch the calf and hamstring more and create a slight lean as if you're doing a sprint or run off the block. Now what we're gonna do here is get that knee as high as we can tucked, and I like to kind of press my palms down to cue the chest and really just get that good position. I'm gonna exhale out, squeeze that quad hard, bring it back, inhale. But I keep this knee above hip level the whole way isometrically. The core contraction is off the charts. And again, major hip, ankle stability as well. So enjoy this exercise, whether it be a warm-up or plug it into a full body circuit for really good emphasis into this whole region. Enjoy. Here's a total glutes, abs, and shoulders workout with the plank to bridge roll. So I start in the push-up position or high plank, and what I'm gonna do is roll over from side plank to back plank, keep those hips fully extended. They'll wanna drop, so drive those hips there. That's what gets the glutes and hamstrings going, maintaining the abdominal contraction. And then I just continue slowly rolling over back to plank. Now I come back as well, so we can exhale going out, and then inhale on the return. Now I can progress this exercise by adding a push-up, inhale down, exhale up, and then return back to the starting position. You'll want to rush this, but ideally, it's done so slowly that I feel the proper transitions doing the exercise. Great warm-up drill for extended time under tension, let's say 2+ minutes. This exercise is a full body workout with a mobility focus. Get after it. The plank transfer climber is one of my favorite core and cardio complexes. We start with a push-up. Inhale down, exhale up, okay? And then we go into a climb. Now you can just climb for a set period of time, 3 to 5 seconds, or for however long you want to go before going to the next portion of the exercise, but I recommend a 4-4 rhythmic breathing tempo. So 4 leg exchange inhale, 4 leg exchange exhale. From there, we go right into a transfer where I keep the hips and shoulders square to the ground. Inhale it down, and then I'm going to spider climber. Bring that same side knee to elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale out. Inhale back. I'm gonna walk it up, and then I'm gonna repeat the same sequence. And I walk back up the other side. So this is gonna challenge you in a real way. We're kind of breaking things up, going at multiple levels, adding in some cardio, so there's a mix of slow and fast. So extended work periods will really light you up. You can also plug this into a full body circuit. Get after it today. Bodyweight abs, baby. One of my favorite ways to warm up for an excellent boxing workout is seated punching freestyle. Now we can do this a couple ways. The floor, which I'll show next, or seated on a med ball or stability ball or even a box or bench. I like the ball aspect because it gives me a little bit more movement, and that rolling action lends itself well to the dynamics of boxing. Now, what is this gonna do for you? Now, in the seated version like this allows me to isolate movement through the trunk, all right? So I can't involve my legs and hips as much. Now, the ball does allow me to get a little bit of that swivel and rotation. We're driving it mainly through our upper mid-back, and it really gets the core going. So all you do here is get your guard up, and we can bias, one side more than the other, whether it be orthodox or southpaw, but even just kind of starting, just getting your guard up and down, using shoulder shrugs, adding some movement there, some of that like twisting through the upper mid-back and scapula, and just kind of work your punches. Your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 5, and your 6, bringing the guard back to the face. And I can also add some movement this way, kind of that lateral flexion, side bending. I can do some rotations, and I can even lean back a bit, and this really puts tension on the core. So almost like a lean back away from the punch. Just basically work it. Have some fun, slow, start at about 25% speed, and we can build it up. Exhale on each punch, and just work your punches, add movement, and just really try to get the abdomen going. But again, the key focus is if our shoulders and upper back are stiff, our punches kind of go more here, even if we fully extend the arms. What we're trying to do here is focus here and get all the way in and out on those punches and movement. Get motion through the thoracic spine or upper mid-back. Really protract, retract those shoulder blades. And again, lateral, rotational, a lot of good trunk movement. Now, on the seated ball, again, this allows me to kind of really I still can get my legs underneath a little bit, and I can get a little more lean back. When I come on the ground like this, in that straddle position, now it really, wow, a lot of gooch on this one, really mobilizes the groin, adductors, and hamstrings. So this can be really great for people that are stiff here. You start, again, same actions can apply. I can do a little bit of lean back here. It's not as, it's a little more challenging on the floor versus the ball, but work your punches, all 6, whether one at a time, in combination, and then add some movement. And again, the rolls here lend itself really well to opening up the hips, the hamstrings, and the groin. By the time you get to your feet, these are gonna be nice and loose, and now we've also activated the trunk. So we're ready to go. Let's get into it. I love the spider climber to push-up complex. We're gonna mobilize your hips, we're gonna stabilize your core, and we are gonna smoke out the chest, the triceps, and the shoulders. Now, you can do this hands on floor, but I like going with parallettes or push-up handles. That slight elevation puts your shoulders in a better position, also allows you to extend the range of motion to get more benefits in terms of the hip mobility component. What we're gonna do here is, we get here first, the climber portion. I'm going to step this leg just out to the side. Now I can stay in a high climb, but I personally like to kind of sink and drop my hips down into it and just kind of get like that. You can see too, I really pack my shoulders down, and then I come back, and then I add the spider push-up. Inhale down, exhale up, and then I'm just repeating. Now I can switch sides each rep, or I can do all my reps on one side and then switch from set to set. But what I'm gonna do here too is I can also increase the difficulty of the spider push-up by extending the leg out to the side. So I break up each strength exercise with a mobility movement. So mobility, strength. I can even add some pumps. So I'm isometrically holding and balancing that. And again, I can also alternate sides. Have fun with this drill and understand that your body's your barbell when you know how to use it.
Go.
Halfway. Rest.
Go.
Halfway. Rest.
Go.
Halfway. Rest.
Go.
Halfway. Rest.
Go.
I can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you with my closed eyes.
Halfway. Rest.
Go. Halfway.
Rest.
Go. Halfway.
Rest.
Go. Halfway.
Rest.
Go. Halfway.
Rest.
Go. Halfway.
Rest.
Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest.